Testing, testing, testing. There we go.
I want you guys to have the celebrations. Test. Got me? Yeah, test.
A test.
Now
Hello,
they can hear
hello.
us. Semi? The sound guy. Where's the sound guy? He went home. He's having some cocktails. The sound guy's done.
Testing louder now. Thank you. All right, I know there is a lot of craziness inside this media center, but for those folks in the back, if we could just keep it to a whisper while we have people out on the desk. I am pleased to be joined here in the Solheim Cup Media Center by Team USA, featuring Captain Stacey Lewis, Megan Kang, Danielle Kang, and Lilia Vu. I think I'll just start it off with you, Stacey. I just want you to talk about the grind and determination of this squad up here.
Yeah, I mean, these girls played their heart outs today. It wasn't really looking good there for a lot of the front nine, and I just kept telling them to be patient. We played the back nine better all week, and that's what they did. They just kept fighting, and they literally did everything I could have asked of them this week, and I'm so proud to be their captain. It was so fun to watch them play, to learn a little bit more about them, learn about their personalities. It's just been such a fun week from my side.
Megan, what an opening match to be able to take that opening tee shot and deliver what you did in that first round, in that first match there. Just what was it like, that feeling, the adrenaline?
You know, it was huge. Stacey asked me last night if I'd like to take, the first tee time, and I said, you got it. Whatever you need from me, I'm ready for it. And, obviously I played Lynn, who's a pretty far hitter. I went the layup route, and she smoked whatever wood it was over the green, but I knew it was going to be a fun one, and, to get the birdie on the first, to go one up after one, it was huge. So just wanted to kind of feed and lead the team with some red on the board.
Danielle, you've seen a few of these Solheim Cup squads. Just what are your overall thoughts on this team and your Sunday singles match today?
I have, and as many as would you stop it? In many words as possible, I was so honored to be on this team, to experience what I experienced this week. I mean, people kept asking me about my shoes, on why I wrote everyone's name on there, and no, it didn't come like that. But there was not a single person, caddies, players, staff, captain, assistant captains, that I didn't want to represent. Or it's just, I wanted to represent them the best that I can, and I was playing something bigger than and I play the best that I have all year. So, thanks, Chris. So I'm very proud.
Lilia, to be a rookie and to have the performances that you did over the last couple of days, just overall, what was your experience like at your first Solheim Cup?
I mean, I'm sad that I wasn't able to get a point for our team the first 3 matches that I played in, but I was really happy to kind of drive off of DK's energy yesterday. I mean, our match against Carlota and Lynn, we were 7 under through 9, and they were 8 under through 9. So it was insane, and I think I just ran off of the energy we had yesterday afternoon into today.
All right.
Yeah. 8 under through 10, my bad.
All right, we will open it up here. First to James.
Stacey, I'm curious what you told the team after you guys broke down on the 17th green.
Yeah, I made them all cry, which that was not my intent. I told them how proud I was of them. And just the fact that, I don't want to sound like a sore loser, but it was a tie. And I think that's a lot a lot for this team to build off of, especially coming over here, coming into this environment with 5 rookies, a very young and inexperienced team. I mean, this week was really, really good for them. And, just wanted to tell them how proud I was of them. And that, fortunately, we only have to wait another year to go get this thing back.
And Megan, I'm wondering what your message was to Nelly on the green there.
On 17?
On 17, yeah.
Honestly, I pretty much told her Carlota hit 2 great shots in after one unfortunate one, and so I told her you can't get too down on yourself. Those were 2 incredible shots. At the end of the day, Carlota made birdie to win the holes. You didn't give them away, so don't look at it that way. Just want to make sure her spirits are high.
Thank you.
All right, next. Juan.
So one for Stacy and one for everybody. There's been a few first things that happened here this year. Can you hear me?
No. Juan, can you just speak up a little bit louder, please?
Yeah, there's been a few things that happened here this year, not for the first time. First tie, first 4-0 on the foursomes. What does it mean for you for next year? No? Yeah,
What does it mean for you to see the 4-0 foursomes, to see kind of building what you guys have built?
I know, so.
Yeah, I mean, the foursomes this week, I think you look at these teams, and I think the tide is shifting a little bit as far as our teams being more built for foursomes and theirs being more built for 4-ball. I think it's just the way the players are a little bit right now. But just the way we were able to figure out some pairings this week. We now have some pairings actually going forward. There's no trial and error again, going into 24. So, I couldn't be more pleased with this week. I really wouldn't go back and do much different with the pairings. You look at even today, how many matches went down to 17 to 18. Things really could have been quite a bit different with 1 or 2 shots here and there.
So, and the other thing for all of you, and maybe you can ask, is the level of golf here this week. And Lydia was mentioning how many birdies, no? The level of golf for both teams was incredible this week, no?
Megan or anyone, the labor of love that it takes to build the team chemistry that you guys have built, what does it mean to come together as a team?
Honestly, I think each and every one of us contributed to this team room. It's been an unbelievable, experience this week. I will say, this being my 3rd Solheim, this is probably one of, even though obviously, unfortunately we lost, but it's still one of the
It's
best
your favorite one.
Solheim teams I've been on. From Stacy and the captains, the assistant captains, to each and every player out here, just giving it our all. And I think we all kind of took what Stacy told us to heart, where we play hard, play to win, and most importantly have fun. And we may not have gotten the cup back, but we definitely had fun out there, and we kind of looked at each other and really just enjoyed the moments and kind of built each other up while doing so.
Listen, when I'm all old and gray one day and look back, I'm going to remember our team rooms where Megan and Angel and all these girls were hyping us up. And I wish you guys had a camera. I wish people
I'm
could
glad
have
you guys didn't have a camera.
what I experienced last night and this week, because it was unbelievable. And like Lilia said, even playing the Europeans, I will remember it. Looking back, Suzanne telling me if it was any other match, it would have already been done, but we are 10 under, 13 under going in. Those are the moments we live for and we built. So that's something that I'm going to remember. When I retire, when I'm all done with things, it's not about who won the cup. It's about that moment. And it built it. So.
All right, we'll go to Alex over here. Please don't be afraid to talk loud into the microphone.
Okay, Stacy, back when these cups ideas started back in the 20s, they were more exhibitions than competitions. That's kind of changed now. They're more competitions. Do you think they should change the rules in regards to if ties should be had, or they should be able to play it out and find a way to make this that we have a winner and a loser?
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I was sitting there at closing ceremonies next to Molly. We were talking about whether there should be, when it is a tie, should it be should it be a playoff? Should it be a retain the cup? And I don't know. I mean, it's obviously it'd be better TV. It'd be a better experience for the fans if there was whether it was a team playoff or something like that. I think that would be pretty cool. But if you want to stick with the history of the event and history of what the men do as well, you probably stick with retaining the cup. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that either way, to be honest.
And one other thing, I guess I'll have to yell in there. One other thing, the process of picking your team, will you have the same process in 2024, or will you want to make some tweaks to that?
No, the process worked. My goal, when I got this call, my number one thing for these girls, it wasn't winning the cup. It was to make sure they had a great experience and they had fun. And we succeeded at that. I do know that. And we're so close. So no, nothing. We're going to go through the same process. We'll go to the drawing board again, come up with some new ideas to make it a little bit different behind the scenes, continue to make it fun. But the process of the pairings and how we went about putting players together, what order they put in, I don't see a whole lot of that changing because it worked this year. It worked, and we're moving in the right direction. And I'm really excited about the future of this U.S. team.
I'm gonna have to comment.
Amy in the back.
Can I comment on that really quick? Because
Absolutely.
I know people like to, decide on the process on whether we win or lose, but without Stacy's process, I think we could have gotten crushed because she gave us the best opportunity and best chance and percentages to go up against what they brought. And if we have to shoot 10 under to go up against Carlota Seganda, we did. And if we lost, that's okay. Same thing with Lynn Grant, same thing with Maya Stark. Like, she put us up together with the probabilities and gave us the best chance to go up against them. So both teams played their hearts out, and I hope that we keep the process for 2024. Coming for you.
Amy.
The team seems like they're in good spirits. I'm curious how you're all processing a tie. Does it feel like a win? Does it feel like a loss? What are sort of the emotions amongst you and the rest of the team?
I mean, for me, I feel the whole week in general feels like a win. I mean, just where we were coming from out of Toledo to where this team is at now, it was a win. And that's all that matters. I think it's more about these girls, where they are mentally, how they felt about this. They were crying because it meant something to them, and that's all I was trying to achieve this week.
Any others? All right, I think that will do it for us here. Thank you all for a great week. Thank you again.
Thank you.